Yo, what's going on guys? Mr. Bird here. Today we're back with 3 super fun decks to play with for the new leader Emperor Thaurissan. We're going to be using Hubris for all 3 decks. But before I jump into the deck, I just want to say that a big thanks to Blizzard for providing all the content creators with 5 gift codes. Some of you might have already seen my post yesterday, but if you haven't, basically I've got 5 gift codes that I can give away for 5 lucky viewers. All you've got to do is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment in this video or the next one. And I think, yeah, each pack contains a leader, a mini, and 300 gold coins. So that's a really nice way to begin the season with. Without any further delay, let's jump into the decks now. Here we have our first deck. It's a siege focused deck with the Warsong Rider as our main win condition. We've got the Raising Focus so that it just goes for the tower. Smoke Bomb, partly it's there for the Blackrock slots, but partly it's also for cycle. I'm using Through the Shadows. Holy Nova, you can kind of use all 3 talents, but I'm running the Inner Fire in this example. It depends on the matchup, so if you have Jaina, if you're facing Jaina a lot, you can use the Amplified Magic to snipe her, but otherwise in general, Inner Fire is kind of more widely applicable. If you're versing a heavy beatdown deck like Rend or General Dracasath, you may want to consider use Execute for better defense. Otherwise, the World Pegs and the Save Palette are our staple, are the 2 staple cards with the Flame Burst and Coming Hot. It'll provide some utility when it comes to pressuring their side tower. And of course, we're running Hubris. We're going to be doing the Hubris for all 3 decks in this video. And the idea is just to power up either your Murloc or your Warsong Rider with the extra 2 levels. I would suggest not using the Warsong Rider too aggressively early game. It's important to figure out what your opponent's running, their supporting cards. But you can definitely run the spell combos with the Warsong Rider in overtime, where the gold is a lot quicker. We're just under 3,000, and we're going to just jump into a match now. We have a Cairne matchup. This will be relatively it's going to be above average when it comes to difficulty because Cairne is a direct counter to our Warsong Rider, but we can definitely get across it. Oh, he's got the Warsong Rider too. I don't know what talent he's running, but we'll see. Yeah, he doesn't have the Raising Focus, that's fine. The Emperor's really tank. It's ridiculously tank. I mean, it's like almost soloing 1v1 against a range or against a melee unit. He's got Save Palette, so we can ignore that. I'm actually going to send the Rider that way because he's used his Cairne. That's his best counter. Oh, he's got Bat Rider, okay. Seems like an off-meta deck, so this might be quick if he doesn't defend this properly. Yeah, okay, I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to overcommit on the spells early game because we also have to defend. So Smoke Bomb is useful in this case. His troll was locked onto my Emperor, so I'm using this to retarget. Since he doesn't have the Raising Focus, I can just do my World Pegs and it should fully counter the Warsong Rider. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. His troll's also quite a problem, so ideally I would save my Save Palette for his troll because it's got the healing. But yeah, we're not in any rush, so just usually slow roll one of your hero from the back. In this case, I'm actually gonna... He probably has the Saboteur talent, so yeah, I'm actually gonna just put my things at the back. And I'm gonna do this. The eggs should do a good job on the left hand side. And yeah, oh, I hope this reaches the troll. Okay, just. I'm gonna do this just to cycle. And the Murlocs are just a small trick. If you push the Murlocs up, oh man, bad example. But if you use your Murlocs to push your miner, it will actually make your miner walk faster. Bat Rider actually kills our bubble really effectively. It's really rare, but I think, yeah, it's pretty over. So just gonna get one more rider down. I think the 1 level bonus is just too good. I'm gonna just do a smoke bomb as a classic example of how to get past your enemy, as you can see. And if he drops his Cairne, even that's too late, but we only needed 1 swing. And yeah, nice steady, just chip down your opponent. I'm going to jump into a second match against Grommash. Whoa, early season, I love seeing all the off-meta leaders. Yeah, pretty boring seeing the same Baron Maiev leader all the time. He's got that. Let's see what spells he's got. Okay, he's not dropping anything, so I'm just going to Okay, he does have the smoke bomb as well. It's a very popular thing in Blackrock Week, I guess. He's not using a Blackrock leader though, so that's interesting. He'll probably circle around, to be honest, or will he go for my side tower? Let's see. It's important not to do your rider too aggressively, guys. Yeah, because if they have the right counter, you're going to basically just give them 3-4 gold. So you only drop it if you know the counter is out of cycle or you have the gold advantage. In here, I've got the gold advantage, so I can drop my rider on the opposite lane. So that way it doesn't give him a lot of spell value. And he needs to defend, which is fine. And I will be able to get some positive trades off of that Grommash. Okay, that should be nice and easy. Yeah, that's going to give us a lot of spell value with that save palette. He'll probably drop his Grommash again on defense. If he doesn't, our Rider's going to take his tower. Oh, sorry, our Emperor's going to take his tower. I don't think, yeah, I think he's given up. Emperor's just so tanked, like it's single-handedly just soloing the tower. You can kind of like put it at the front rather than a typical range unit at the back. Here we have our second deck, and this one is going to be centered around the Footman. Because it's guard tower now and it's just 2 lanes, it's actually really, it makes Footman really strong in my opinion. And we're going to run the Shield Bash to get better stuns. Because the Footman itself is 5 gold, I've generally put in cheap physical units like the Murloc TIE Hunters and the Griffin. They're good against anti-air, and they're also good against, or they also get the burn bonus from the leader ability. And yeah, with that you can support either lanes quite easily. Safe Pilot is for opposition Griffins and Bat Riders. There's only 8 air units in the game, and I've got Chain Lightning here to take care of the 2 most common air units with the Whirlpegs and the Harpy. And I've got Safe Pilot for, you know, oh actually it takes care of the Vultures too. And pretty much combination of the others will have sufficient counters for the other air units. To round up, we've got Earth Elemental. I think the Taunt ability is super underrated in this game or in this map. And yeah, that can really change the course of the game if you can just deploy him late and it'll just attract aggro for something that's already locked onto other things. And this is sort of like a secret. You don't want to reveal this unless you kind of have to, either, you know, when you're about to take the tower or to change the game. And it could also go directly for the main tower if it comes to a close game. Yeah, we're going to jump into some more matches. We got a Sneed matchup. I guess early season, yeah, you get a pretty big variety in terms of which leader you come across. We've got our hero on the starting hand, so we can always play that. They can't really punish you for playing a 4 gold unit. I'll just Chain Lightning this. And I'll wait for him to lock on, and I'll stun him with my Footman. Kind of went same lane, but even, yeah, I think it's okay because he's playing Sneed, and Sneed is not gonna... Okay, never mind. He's got that. So I'll just taunt this, and hopefully I can do some damage to both of them because they're kind of lined up for me. Yeah, it's not bad. Giving both of them an AoE, that's a pretty good outcome. But mainly because I've got a level 7 footman, as you guys can see. So yeah, they really tank. The extra 2 levels is a whole world of difference. I'm actually going to drop my taunt. Yep, just like that. The taunt ability is so handy. Once something's locked into your tower, they can still, redirect it. I'm just going to take a chill pill right here, because he's got some units coming up. Especially the Huntress, because I can't really deal... My Griffin and Murloc can't really deal with Huntress, so I need to wait for my footmen, or for them to approach. Oh, he's got the mind collecting ability. Goodness me. I don't have chain lightning, but the Murlocs should do a decent job. I'm just gonna ignore this. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the fight at my tower. That gold collecting ability, man. That's wild. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'll see if he has a... Okay, he doesn't have the raising focus, so I'm gonna taunt, and it'll just draw aggro off of my Emperor. That Huntress is a problem, I guess. So I need to wait for my footman push to come up. I will have to split lanes because he's got quite a few big units like Ogre and Huntress. It's really heavy, so I can't really do much against it. Even if I stack the same lane, yeah, it's gonna give him too much value. Okay, I'm gonna just taunt this so I can kill the troll. Even with the regen, the safe pilot will be able to do a good job against the troll. He'll probably drop a Sneed on the left side at some stage. I don't know what else he's got against my footman, to be honest. He doesn't have any air units, so that's not going to be good for him against my footman. Okay, Ogre... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'll just drop a Hubris. Or not a Hubris. Did I just call the leader a Hubris? I'm just going to take the aggro again. With that's a level 7 golem, guys. Just a heads up, that's a level 7 golem. So you do not mess with a level 7 earth golem. If it locks onto your tower, you're done for. We have a Rend matchup. This will be interesting. It's a pretty hard matchup because we've got footmen. So I'll show you guys how you should play this matchup. You're not going to play your footmen at all. Oh, sorry, I take that back. You will, just to see what supporting troops they have. So ideally, you're going to give the Hubris buff to your Murlocs and your Griffin. So here we're just going to chain lightning those eggs. Oh, okay, he's got a gargoyle coming, so that's cool. I kind of need to cycle aggressively to get back to another Griffin. So let's do that. It's got a level buff, plus it should have the burn. So that's how we can shut down the gargoyle. With the burn talent, it actually stops the Rend quite nicely, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness. Are you guys looking at this damage? That's some crazy damage. So I'm actually just going to go straight for his tower. And I'm going to give him the false hope that his Griffin locks on. And then drop the tower locks onto Griffin. And then we're going to drop our golems. Yeah, so now he's late with his safe pilot. So I'm going to just get my Murlocs up and give the Murlocs the buff this time. Oh, he's got that too. That's going to be hard for us to defend. Okay, we're done. We're not going to be able to defend that. But I should be able to dismount the Rend quite easily after this, because we've got a golem too. So I'm just going to save pilot as well on top of this. And the save pilot burn already should dismount the Rend. Oh, he's got... No, he's got... not what I want to see. He's got living bomb. Okay, interesting. So in this case, I'm going to give my Griffin the buff as well, just to shut down the gargoyle. Yeah, the save pilot should be dead because the Murlocs will be able to take care of that. That's nice and easy. He's got skeletons. That's interesting in a Rend deck. I don't know why he would put skeletons. Okay, just gonna take aggro from the tower, and we might be able to end this. He'll have to Rend on the probably on the Murloc side, but that's a lot of units on his map, on his tower, and there's not much he can do once they're logged on. Last but not least, we have this Ghoul Huntress deck. And before I go into the details, I just want to show you guys the health comparison. The health for Emperor is 9,800 at level 22. And for a Ghoul, which is considered a pretty decent tank in most builds, it's 8,400. And the Ghoul's even one level higher. So the Hubris, I keep calling him the Hubris. The Emperor is actually more tank than a Ghoul, which is considered a tank. Just keep that in mind, guys. So this build is what I call the sandwich build. You just place your leader, followed by your Huntress. Ideally, your Huntress receives the buff because she's your highest value unit and highest DPS. So followed by the Huntress, and then you place a Ghoul in front. So the Huntress will push both of them forward. In terms of supporting units, you guys know the Murlocs and the Earth Golem and Chain Lightning. I'm using Brilliant Flash. For Holy Nova, for this build, I'm actually running Renew, but to be honest, you can run either. Just because Huntress already has resistance, so I don't think Inner Fire is as value. So I'm running the Renew. It's still relatively cheap, and it's 3 gold. Oh, actually, I should probably point out, for the Ghoul, traditionally for Baron decks, you would run the Cannibalization for the armor bonus. But here, I'm actually running Tasteful Blood. The Ghoul is actually going to be not our main tank, as I just showed you, that the leader is more tank. So we're going to be using the Ghoul as more of a DPS unit in this lineup. We got a Baron matchup. Yeah, hopefully we can pull off our starting sandwich combo. This could be really fast if we can pull it off. It's probably one of the least decks that you don't really need to care about what the opponent have. You just follow the same strat and you can kind of go aggressive. I'm just going to cycle a Chain Lightning. Yeah, because I need my leader to be deployed at the very least. The very first thing. And I'm going to do that. And get my triple sandwich in position so we can go. Yep, he's got that, so we're going to Chain Lightning, kill everything. That's not going to do it, but if he save pilots, Huntress has resistance, it's not going to die to the Huntress. We can... okay, since got his Necromancer, I'm going to turn it right. I'm going to just get my aggro up, and the Necromancer's all dead. If he save pilots, I'm going to Holy Nova this. Can you go up? No, you can't go up. Okay, I'm going to Holy Nova this anyway, because my Huntress is level 7. And I kind of need a cycle anyway. Huntress is backed on full life. We didn't actually kill him in one push, but this is, as good of a start as you can ask for. We stole his gold. That's not a good core ball. So we're going to repeat the same sandwich combo, and we're going to go like this. Oh, he's got Execute. Okay. I have to Holy Nova this just to make sure things stay alive. I don't want to cut it too close. Huntress itself deals a good job against the Warpegs anyway, so we're in a pretty good position. So before things die, I can get the taunt ability down, and as you can see, that saved our Huntress from dying. I mean, he did save pilot, but I'm not gonna really overcommit. I'm just going to start another push, and as you can see, the same thing will work. Okay, I missed my Ghoul. Holy crap, I missed my Ghoul. Okay, in this case, I'm going to go sideways. It's like he knows what's coming, he just can't do anything to our units. He knows what's coming every time by now. It's okay if you can't deploy your Ghoul, because you can always do your Earth Golem as a frontline tank, sort of like a Core ability or effect, I should say. In this case, as you can see, we're not using Core or Safe Pilot, and yeah, very easy win. Here we have a matchup against Murk-Eye. So we don't have the optimal starting hand, so we're just gonna slow roll a ghoul at the back. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to cycle back to our Emperor. Looks like our Emperor is the last card. Okay, he's just going bonanzas right here. He'll probably have some sort of distraction card, I don't know. Okay, no Quillball. That's interesting. So we'll have to play defense first. It's okay if we take some damage. As long as we don't die, we can do a counter push very easily. Okay, he's got Polymorph as well, that's fine. So we're just waiting for the right cycle to, I guess, do our combo. I'm actually just gonna send him to the side. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to send him to the side. Because I've already used my Hubris buff on something, assuming the Murlocs. So I'm just gonna stack this combo. He's gonna Murloc this, and that's fine. He's not back to Core Ball yet. Once he is, majority of his things would die, I hope. Yeah, see? Everything would die, and we're gonna do our Holy Nova to keep our ghoul alive. I wasn't able to show you guys the sandwich combo because we didn't have the right starting hand, but hopefully I can still pull it off. I don't know why that tower was attacking so fast. It felt like a lot faster. Okay, so in this case, I'm just gonna give my ghoul the bonus. It's fine. And we're gonna do this. So you can see this combo is deadly. I don't care if the ghoul dies. If the ghoul dies, I can still kind of use my hero as tank. But I'm just gonna Holy Nova that up. Okay, he's kind of late on that. I just hope my stuff don't run ahead. But if it does run ahead, yeah, like this, I still got my Golem to tank. So I'm gonna let the tower lock onto my Huntress on purpose. And then I'm gonna draw aggro from that. Yeah, we took the tower, so it's gonna tank for us. All of his stuff is gonna die. I don't know if that's gonna splash too much. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's fine. We've got our perfect lineup now, so he's gonna go for our main tower for sure. All right. So watch this, guys. I don't care if it's a Murk-Eye. I'll give you some that. He went that prematurely. That Murk-Eye got a hit on us, unfortunately, but we're gonna push everybody up. And this could be one push, so get ready for this. I'm just gonna Holy Nova this. Oh, didn't he kill it? No way. Okay, he did a Polymorph. That's already a hard counter, by the way. So let me try to do this again. So I'll have to do the ghoul to tank. Tank the Prowler. I'm just gonna get my hero up. I have to use my Golem in this case with Spike Tank. And I'm going to just chain lightning and just kill his Murk-Eye like this. If my Huntress and Ghoul lives, we have a chance of breaking through. Because I've got my Golem again to draw aggro. But we really need some damage. This is about as hard of a hard counter as they come, by the way. So we're gonna see if we can get back to another Golem. And we've got this tower, so we're gonna go in. And we're gonna try to get some damage. And with that, we were able to pull off the comeback. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with the next one soon. Bye!